Previously, the Uniques retrieved Stella's spellbook from where her presumed death occurred, and then returned to Waterdeep, and are currently looking into holy shit ways of getting to Neverwinter to cut off time to get to Luskin, because otherwise it cuts like a few cuts like a few days into like 2 days.
Indeed. Yeah, it cuts off like a 10-day almost, I think. Okay, we're gonna sail. Yeah, it cuts off something like a 10-day. But yeah, uh, Kunk looks on with a look of realization, I guess.
Yeah. Hey, if we have to get to Luskin, I have this thing that when I blow into it, it teleports me close to my hometown. Where can I put this in the chat? It
Um,
when I click it, I can only change the name.
Oh, you
yeah, if
can't
it's
put
an item in your
items.
inventory, you can't. Yeah, you can't
You
post
out of
items.
uniform, soldier? Where is your power armor?
But he would pull out a
Oh,
big conch shell from his backpack.
Is that does it just teleport you?
It's only ever been me, so I don't know if it only teleports me or not.
Well, if you're willing to try it, you're gonna have a long walk back. Where is your hometown, by the way?
Close to Luskin.
Okay, yeah, you'll have a long walk back by yourself if it's just you.
I'll meet you in Luskin. You have the long walk.
yeah.
I mean, we're not walking long. We just walk to the dock. You know, hop
Yeah,
on
I'm
a boat.
walking here.
He has to walk.
Walk.
I'm walking here.
That's true. He has the longer walk. You have the longer trip.
Yep. Damn, it's only 76 miles.
I mean, from the river. I think he's technically that side of the river.
Could also just take a smaller boat as well.
Could.
Um, shit, don't we have the folding boat? Orm's
I don't
folding
know
boat.
if you have that or not.
It's Orin's boat. Did I give it back to him?
I think you gave it back to him.
I mean, you have Oirin in town. You could go ask for it.
Might be in the bag of holding.
I can look, but I don't think so.
If it's not in there, Orm has it.
Well, do you want to look and see if this shell works with multiple people?
I mean, let's get the folding boat first.
No.
Oirin gave the folding boat to someone, or he lost it. It's marked out of his inventory.
He gave it to me.
It is not in my bag of holding.
I think I gave it back, so it was never put back on when we got out of Under Mountain.
All right, so I'll put it back on his sheet, and you can go ask him for it if you want. Uh, or you can test the conch to see if it takes more than one person.
Hmm. Test the conch or get a boat.
I mean, the boat, like, I assume your home is like next to the sea, Conk.
Yeah,
So if we got the boat, we can sail from there to Luskin.
but walking's fun.
I really thought that you'd be all for sailing.
Well, people need exercise, and you don't get much on a boat.
I mean,
Got you there.
manning the sails and rowing if needed is work.
Yeah, but that's only your arms.
You don't get Kunk's level of strength just working on a boat.
Yeah, you don't get the -1 strength modifier just by working on a boat.
You are out of uniform, soldier! Where is your power armor?
I don't know. Where is it?
Why do you keep doing that, Dylan?
Disconnect. I'm not doing it. It's just disconnecting me and reconnecting me.
Well, I'll turn off your soundboard.
Yeah, it's probably for the best.
Oh, I muted him entirely.
Oh, thanks.
Dylan talk shit about Beck.
Beck sucks. Beck's the worst. He's the worst. Smells kind of funny. Like oranges left out in the sun.
Think of it this way. It's not the sailing that's important. It's the being by water that's important. One does not necessitate the other.
Let's get the boat from Orem. Try the conch. And then if it doesn't work, we'll meet you in Luskin.
Okay.
Ultimate
that-
splitting of the party.
Makes the most sense. Yeah, it's bad.
Alright, so let's get
Go to Troll Skull. Gosh. Yuck. Yuck.
I will say, yeah. I mean, either way of getting there or Neverwinter. I think it would technically be closer if you can get to Kunk's hometown than Neverwinter is.
Yeah.
But
And
yeah,
probably cheaper.
you though Morgan's best lead for mercenaries was talking to Lord Neverember.
It was, yeah.
But yeah, you make your way over to Trollskull. And
There's always Breaking Darth.
there is always Brigand Yards.
Jarlaxle, my friend.
Just head upstairs to Orm. Knock on his drug lab.
I love interrupting drug lab activities.
There's right before you knock, there's a small explosion noise from inside, and the whole door just rattles out a little bit, and you hear coughing from inside.
I'll just open the door without knocking and be like, if Leaf hears you blowing up the mansion, the manor, he's not gonna be happy.
As you open the door, acrid smoke just wafts out into your
Oh.
face.
It's a good thing I don't have to breathe that in. Hey, Ryan, how's it going?
It's going. Let's talk out here. He'll try to like push past you and close the door. That didn't work.
What were you even trying to do?
Yeah, just experimenting.
Okay.
Trying to make some new things.
As you do. Mind if I
Did,
borrow the folding boat?
Yeah. Yeah, you can have that.
All right. You were going to ask a question before I rudely cut you off?
I wanted to let you know that I did identify a couple of the potions. Though, unless I am mistaken, I believe that there was something weird with these potions where it gave you the name of the potion and not the exact details.
That doesn't sound familiar. But it's been a long time.
Um, so he would have the so he has a potion of drunkenness,
Okay.
um, a potion of sugar rush, a potion of perfect healing,
Mm-hmm.
um, a potion of magic, or I'm sorry, greater magic, a potion of feebling,
Probably guess what that does.
It makes your
uh,
pee-pee.
he looks like he's about to say one, but he's like, I'll save this one for last. It's weird. Uh, a potion of sleep, a potion of levitate, a potion of bark skin,
Hopefully that does the spell and doesn't actually turn your skin into bark.
a potion of resize, which you think might be what Elrin had once upon a time,
Yeah.
and then
It's why he's
the
so
weird
short.
one. I mean, he was pretty short to begin with. Uh, this one just told me a number. Uh, it's called 173.
173. Potion 173. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Wait a
9,
second.
10. All right, there is 56 unknown potions left. Yeah, I'll take those potions now that they're labeled.
Okay.
Thanks, Aura.
Yeah, no problem. What else? And then he had been have some. Fuck. What exactly was he researching for you again?
Um, a few things. Something with the Cult of the Dragon. I forgot the specifics on it. And then if he had free time, uh, the barrier that is above Toril that takes you to a beer, and then if he had more free time, the potions.
Yeah. Okay. So he's been having trouble finding out more than like relevant stuff about the Cult of the Dragon. Most of what he's found has been on their previous stuff revolving around Draco Liches, which
Okay.
yeah, like their shift in focus is like the last couple years. So not much has really leaked out in that time beyond the stuff that you've already
Have learned.
known.
Yeah.
Like it's not impossible for him to find more, but he hasn't yet. It's hard rolls. But
I do too. I really want to know what it is.
Dylan says he knows what 173 is.
Oh, you know what it is? Oh, I want to know. It's probably like alcohol of some kind.
Weirdly peanut flavored. Um, for the barrier, I haven't found much yet about it, but the thing I can think of so far from what I've found is maybe the similar stuff happened not up in the atmosphere, but when when the two planets were about to merge, and then shortly after they were pulled apart again.
Oh,
There were like small areas where sometimes people would fall through, but those were small places.
this isn't like a sign that it's going to happen again, right?
Well, I don't know, because it's you said that the people up on the asteroid said that it had been happening for a long time.
Um, well, basically since the spell plague, no one has.
So that's yes, that would be when the two combined. So maybe it's a symptom of what had happened,
Hmm.
or it might be a sign of something to come. But if it's been happening for that long, it's hard to say.
Yeah, that graveyard of spelljammers was something to behold. But you don't think it's because back then the two planets merged, but it was more Toril was there, and then a beer was kind of laid on top of it. Do you think the
Well, parts of
first?
a beer. No, I mean, no, it was both ways.
Oh, it was both ways. Okay.
There were countries that disappeared from Turil and were in a beer for a while.
Oh, that must have been fun.
And then there were continents of a beer that were over here.
Yeah, this all ended when I was a child, or and
Yeah, it ended like in the early 80s, I believe. So it'd be like 10 years ago was when it completely was over.
yeah, I was 17 then, not really caring
Yeah.
about that. Um, but Oren was like in his 60s.
Iron would be in his 140s
Oh,
10 years ago.
I thought he was in his 70s.
Yeah.
Shit, he's older than I thought.
No, he's old.
Yeah. No, gnomes have a very long lifespan. Not as long as elves, but pretty long.
Morgan would have been in his 30s.
Well, thanks for looking
Yeah, but
into that.
you didn't like no one people don't travel continent scale very much
No.
is part
He's
of the
been up
problem
and
with
down the
why
Sword Coast,
right. Yeah.
but
And like
nothing crazier than that.
you knew about the two being combined and then being ripped apart again. But like you weren't going to
That's like
the continent that appeared in the middle of the ocean.
that's like being in Prussia and hearing about the American Revolution. It's like, okay, so that's happening.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Morgan
I
wouldn't have
mean,
cared.
they sent people over to France and everywhere, but I have also imagined Morgan just thought that half of it was just tales people were telling at the bars to try to get free drinks.
Oh, definitely.
Half my house disappeared. My wife is on that side of the bed, and I haven't seen her since.
I respect the hustle. I'll buy you a drink, but quit with your bullshit, Saba.
The hustle.
You should really get something more believable next time.
Honestly, you know
Meanwhile,
how many
Morgan's walk-
dumbasses have come in here talking about places disappearing?
But
Meanwhile, Morgan's going in claiming to have met the Elminster.
But he really did, though.
and gave
And they
him a
really
fucking
did
mask
go.
without verifying it was Elminster.
He gave me a business card. That was good enough.
But yeah, or if you find out anything more on that whole bridge thing up in the sky, maybe share what you can with Elminster, the new captain of the military in the city.
If I can get an audience with him,
Or
I
at
can
least,
try.
like, you can give, like, I don't know, his secretary something's like, hey, this is from the Uniques on that weird thing that the red-haired elf asked you to look into.
Okay. There is something else I heard from other things you talked about, but not what I was actually researching.
Okay.
Apparently the nightmares you were talking about in Chult are spreading.
Oh. It's not confined to the peninsula anymore.
I mean, it's still the peninsula, but it's out of Chult and into fuck me. What is that? What's that next area called?
It's the country next to the peninsula.
Scanrich. Well, I mean, it's still part of the. It's still out on the peninsula.
Yeah,
There's like
next to Telmac.
there's like 5 countries. Yeah, Samarach.
Well, that's concerning. Let's see, Rinder said it started a few months ago. At the rate it's spreading, assuming the world doesn't end, come the solstice, that we should be having those kinds of nightmares here in Waterdeep by next decade.
6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, it would be. If it's if you do just like one country and go the long way around instead of across the water, would be the 9th country reached, and then the Sword Coast isn't really a country, but it's what borders
Yeah, I'm thinking it's traveling through the minds of people, so it wouldn't go over the ocean.
We'll go
Big-
over
It
the
probably
has a
is going
big
over the ocean.
port.
ocean.
If you're going by people, Port Niantaru by name is a big trade hub
Yeah.
via the water.
Well, I'm sure that has no bearing on anything we learned about the city under Waterdeep. Nothing at all.
I mean, I know it's not what you. It's just you had talked about it before.
Yeah.
So people know.
Anything you hear about that is good because I was being sarcastic. That will be a problem, and it kind of already is.
That's future Rebecca's
Yeah,
problem.
that's not our problem yet. That's on the
Rebecca's
to-do
gonna
list.
be dead by then. But yeah. I don't think I have a map to show you of. I can get that really bad map of the stitched together maps. No, we have a better one. Okay.
We have the technology.
Save image. Take a bit. It's a big map. Um, in the meantime, we'll just repost it in Discord.
Okay, yeah, I see.
Yeah, so down in the bottom left you have Chult, and then Samrach attached to it.
And Ram Ranch attached to it.
Yeah.
And
No,
Thindol,
that's the Shadowfell. The Shadowfell version of Samrach.
Apilia, and then the Shar. That has nothing to do
The
with.
Shar's kind of like the Greenfields. It's what that plains is called.
Okay, that has nothing to do with the Lady of Lost, does it?
Wouldn't you like to know, Weatherboy?
Kalimsham,
The Border Kingdoms.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, nice catching up, or thanks for the info. Keep doing your best.
Yeah, I'm gonna go open a window in there.
Leaf might have already. But yeah, go do that.
Yeah.
And I'll start going downstairs.
Okay.
And meet everyone at the bar. And slide a potion over to Morgan.
Yeah. Well, what would either of y'all be doing anything or just hanging out at the bar?
You just hanging.
Oh yeah, definitely hanging out at the bar.
Okay.
I don't have
I
any
mean,
current
we do own
goals
the
in
place.
mind.
So
Yeah.
sat down looking through the spell book.
It'd be like, yeah, like if she's sitting over there, it's like every so often he just like turns around and has small talk with her and stuff.
Yeah.
What are you sliding my way?
I just slide like a bottle of something next to you. It's on me.
Okay. All right. He just kind of shrugs and pops the top and downs it.
All right, you just drank the potion of drunkenness.
Okay, wait. Let me
I don't know
read
what
what
that
this
will
does.
do.
Hold up. This.
I thought you
Ooh.
slid me 173. I was going to be like, don't do that.
I have to. Yeah. Morgan. You are, on a scale of 1 to 6, buzz to blackout. You're at a 3 right now. You haven't actually been felt the effects like this in a while.
That's some good shit.
Thought you'd like it. I remove that from my sheet.
Actually, that's not entirely true. Because when you did the drinking competition in the town with no name, uh, the field there allowed you to get drunk, but
Oh yeah, yeah, that's true.
this one isn't because the results of some magical field.
He's gonna keep this going and just start drinking, but he's not gonna blow through our stuff because that'd be bad. So he's mainly just. Actually, you know what? Do I still have it? Tell me. Let me see. I still have it.
Morgan, what's your AC?
Oh my god, I do.
My AC
Yeah,
17.
70. Okay, just want to be sure.
I still have a cask of that dwarven fire water because I remember when we were trying to get stuff for Rebecca when she was freezing to death. I bought an extra one for myself and shoved it in the bag of holding. He's just gonna fucking tap that and just go to town.
I mean, Morgan, we were planning on heading out.
Don't worry about it.
It's relatively
I can
late
do this.
to head out to today.
Okay, yeah, we'll go tomorrow then.
I can walk.
Well, when you
But
do
I'm
need to
gonna
sleep,
be honest,
I have another
Rebecca.
potion for that. Though I don't think that will work on us. Hey, Kunk, how do you feel about your height?
I don't remember how tall I made him.
I mean,
Wait, what
That
is
might
it?
be
What is that?
worse.
What does that potion do specifically?
I think he's
so
about.
Rebecca's always seen it once, and it shrunk Elrin by 6 inches.
I think it could have also grew him.
Oh, it's
as
a
well.
shrinking potion.
It could have also made him taller, I think. But
I think
Speculation.
Because we could say if it's a potion of growth, I wonder if we could get Kunk's nose to grow longer.
Or you could make Zarin
His nose grew
a
3
normal
sizes
height.
that day. Oh my god, yes! Yes!
Or more
Please
of a
save
giant.
that so that we can shrink
oh
Zara
yeah,
to a normal
we
height.
we can slip it into a drink of Zara when he gets back.
If Becca,
we gotta
Rebecca
fucking
is
prank
correct,
him.
it could also just make him more of a giant, though.
Yeah, and it's permanent. It doesn't go away.
That is awful.
That'll be his problem.
Yeah. Unless there's anything y'all are going to be doing before heading out.
The next day.
For Luskin.
Yeah. Next
Actually,
day.
hold on,
Uh,
Morgan, Stella, do you guys have any nieces and nephews?
Morgan just shrugs and looks at Stella.
Yeah, Morgan was an only child, I believe.
He was, yeah. I don't have any brothers and sisters.
I mean, that doesn't mean you can't be an uncle of some kind.
Mm, uh, I'm not entirely sure. I lost touch with my brother quite a while ago.
What was his name?
You had a brother?
You didn't know she had a brother? She's your fucking wife.
No. Wait a second. He's trying so hard to remember because he's fucked up right now.
Yeah, take the blame on that one.
DMs. His name was Markard.
Markard.
I knew he got married before I lost contact with him, but not sure about any children.
You know, next time we're on Brawl, I'll ask Big Luigi about Markard, Umbra.
Last I heard, he was in where was it? Over in Symbia.
Zimbia. How long ago did he go? Did he go missing?
Let's see. I mean, I don't know that he's missing. I just lost contact with
Yeah,
him.
lost contact. Yeah.
Um, 20 something years ago. I can't remember exactly.
27, 26 years ago.
Uh, that sounds about right.
Yeah, Rebecca's intelligent enough to put this together. Well, she's gonna order a very stiff drink. Actually, no, she's gonna take a drink from the fire wine.
You need to make a con save. You have advantage though. You're lucky you had the advantage.
Yep.
It's strong. It's still. I'd say what this one is. You know,
Yeah.
you're at a good. You have a very strong buzz going
Yeah. I'll
from the one drink.
pour a lighter drink for Stella and hand it to her. I'll give her some Tej.
Okay. I don't think she would have ever had Tej before, but I feel like it works as an Eladrin drink.
And then I guess I'll go and sit in the chair next to Stella and just kind of like start
I did not mean to move y'all. I'm sorry.
and be like, okay, so here's the thing. I'm 27 years old now. And I'm from Darylin, which is in Symbia, sort of. And my father went missing shortly after I was born. You wouldn't your brother's wife. You wouldn't have known her name by any chance, did you? It wasn't like Maria or anything like that.
I was thinking Mary, but I mean that's close. Stella realizes at that point what's happening.
I'll reach over.
Question is, does Morgan?
He's too fucked up to know. I'm casting Lesser Restoration on him. I'm just reaching over and touching his back.
It does not work.
Doesn't work? Oh no.
No. I mean, so let me find what the effects of level 3 are real quick, Dylan.
Okay.
Okay, level 3. Level. Oh, I'm sorry. It's It's not a scale of 1 to 6. It's a scale of 0 to 1 to 5. So you're at a 2, not a 3, because 3 is gone,
Oh,
and
okay.
Rebecca's at a 1. Uh, so you are
Extensile
loaded.
crisis.
You are Morgan is
Extensile!
loaded. Noticeably inebriated characters with this status generally have impaired motor skills and perceptions. Advantage on strength, disadvantage on intelligence, wisdom, ranged attack rolls, and dex-based weapon attack rolls.
So, if anything, I would say that he was just too drunk to hear what they were talking about, and it's just been like keeping up with drinking because he hasn't felt this way in a while. So he's just like, let's keep the train rolling, and
Yeah,
ever
I mean,
so
you
often
are-
offering something to drink.
Yeah, I will say you are perceptive enough that even with disadvantage, if you wanted to, you could hear this. You have a very good perception.
Whether or not you'd understand what they're saying.
Yeah, that's true.
It's fine if you play
so
it
like
without
maybe
that.
he's hearing it. Yeah, maybe he's
Yeah,
hearing it,
he's
but
just
it's
not
like
putting the
in
two
one
and two
ear, out the
together.
other. He's not paying attention. Yeah.
He's like feeling sad for Rebecca with all this stuff that's being said. He's still trying to figure out how he didn't know his wife had a brother.
Yeah.
Does any of your divination, like that augury thing that you have?
She's staring you in the face right now.
She probably her Rebecca's
she doesn't
hair is from her
have-
mother.
Okay.
The ears for sure would be from her father. Just not as pronounced because half elf. I feel like the eye region is her father's, and then everything below that would be her
Even
mother's.
your father's nose.
Does she say that?
No.
Or is that you memeing? Okay.
Yeah. It was playing off of you have your mother's eyes from
Yeah.
Harry Potter. What happened to your father?
He traveled for work, for his job, whatever he did. My mother didn't tell me much because it was devastating when he never came home. Like, he was a loving father, from what she told me. From the I would have been a few months old at the time. And he wouldn't have intentionally abandoned them, not without reason. So he just kind of vanished in his travels and never came back. My mother couldn't afford to take care of me, so gave me up to an orphanage, but secretly got a job there as a caretaker so she could still be around me and kind of help raise me in a way.
Okay. Um. Guess this. I'll give her like an insight roll here. Not like against you lying / telling the truth, but just like trying to see if she
Put things together.
how sure she is about if this is. This was well, you definitely do have similar eyes and nose to him.
I'll
If
mask of many
Marquard was your father,
faces. I'll mask of many faces to fix my scar and ear to look like the way I did before that happened.
okay. Uh, if Marquard was your father, he was a ranger. Is it not the class, but the job? Or I guess it's not a job, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, he was a ranger. Okay, and he was an Eladrin like you.
He was, though. Well, I favored the autumn. He favored summer.
Would I put this together? Nope. I was wondering if I could put Fey touch to it. No. Okay. Ranger.
What do you mean Fey touch?
Um. Well, my headcanon for why she has Fey touched is because of the Eladrin blood in her, and then her exposure to the Feywild caused it
Oh,
to
gotcha.
activate.
Morgan.
Yeah.
She looks over at you and realizes you have not been processing anything you've been hearing. Or you've been processing it, but like not putting two and two together. I mean, uh, I believe your companion here is our niece.
Oh, I see. That's great for her. That's pretty. Wait, what? Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I have a niece?
Apparently so.
Your your augury thing. It tells you whether or not the next course of action is like a good idea or not. Like ask it to like I don't know. Should you be calling me your niece? And then it says yes. Then
That would just say if the outcome would be good or bad, not if it would um be correct or not. Also, I haven't had time to relearn it since we have acquired my book.
okay.
Look, I'm not so wise as to think it's like something that I knew all along, because it definitely wasn't. But I don't know. I always felt some sort of kinship to Rebecca, so it makes sense.
I am not calling you Uncle Morgan.
That means that I have to like. But why not?
It's weird at this point. Maybe if we were like a normal family unit where like my family was still get together and I was introduced to you as Uncle Morgan. But no, at this point you're still Morgan.
Okay. Fine. I'm the cool uncle. You could call me Morgan, but you have to have some respect for Aunt Stella here.
Oh yeah, yeah. She's literally my blood. If this is true, and the only blood family I have left.
He kind of like leans over to Stella and he's like, "We supposed to like get her a present or something? I don't. How do we do this?"
Well, I'm not sure with how unorthodox this is. Um,
Oh, you know what's good? 50% of the bar is in the family. So if we ever have to fight Zarin or Orym for control, we have controlling interest.
I think it's slightly more than 50% actually, because it wasn't split 20-20. It wasn't split 25 each way. It was Morgan and Rebecca took on more than Zarin and Orym.
Even better.
yeah, but Oren has more time to build up a relationship with Leaf while he's here and y'all are off adventuring.
I mean, he did just blow up one of the
No.
rooms.
And you didn't hear Leaf angrily knocking on stuff, interestingly enough.
Oh no. Well, if he turns, we can just purge him. It's fine.
Kill, 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 kill.
There's an angry knocking on the wall behind you.
You know, I know a recently adorned cleric who has the ceremony spell. I think exorcism's part of that.
Actually, is augury a ritual?
I believe it is.
I mean, still, when it is a
It's
ritual.
not doing
But I
what.
mean, just as if
Yeah.
it's a good result or a bad result.
It's a ritual.
It is, yeah. But yeah,
You can marry people.
if you have to do the Ilastrayan wedding ceremony,
Dancing naked in the moonlight.
I don't think that's it for the marriage one.
To the song Dancing in the Moonlight.
Yeah, I mean that is very important.
Yeah, Rebecca would just kind of like go over and just go hug Stella and start crying.
Yeah, she'd hug you back. Well, I guess now I have even more reason than I did before to try to figure out what happened to him.
I I I assumed he died. I, I next time I see Big Luigi, I can definitely ask him more specifically because I didn't know his name. Now I do. Markard Umbra, and I guess that would make me Rebecca Umbra. I've never had a last name.
Last name unlocked
Yeah. Add it to my sheet.
with a question mark. Yeah. Welcome back.
What I miss while I went to go to the bathroom.
Rebecca crying
Familial
Okay.
connections.
was about it. And but yeah. Is that something? I'm going through this spell book and trying to see what of it is a ritual that might be usable for this. But yeah. I'll say Rebecca deals with that realization. Morgan, I guess, enjoys, not deals with, actually feeling the effects of his drink for the first time in a long time. Though it doesn't get any stronger with anything else you drink.
Slightly sad, but he's still happy about that nonetheless. But he's also happy for Rebecca.
And then you all turn in for the night.
Before I go to bed, I'll sit down with Laura and like just tell her everything.
Okay.
For
Is yourself a ritual?
divination is a ritual. Divination, the divination spell.
Yeah, they really thought that one through.
Rebecca, you wake up. You would wake up the next morning, completely sober. Morgan, you would still be just as drunk as after ingesting the potion.
Uh-oh.
I'm fine with permanently drunk Morgan.
Disadvantage on dex attacks and ranged attacks.
He doesn't do much of
That's
those. It'll be fine.
that's the big bad for him. An advantage on strength. You asked a single question concerning a specific goal, event, or activity to occur within 7 days. It's the same as augury. It has to be something you're going to do within 7 days. So it's not just, you can't just ask, is this is this McCard's daughter?
Commune could work, but I think that's a cleric
That's
spell.
a cleric spell.
Yeah, cleric only.
I mean, so is augury, which is the confusing part.
I mean, you said she had it, so no, wizards have it. Cleric, druid, and wizard.
Okay. Yeah, she does not have commune. No, I mean, you can still have a deity. You still have like a patron deity without being a cleric.
Imagine hers would be Coralon.
I mean, it would be the Seldarin in general, probably. Yeah, she's very much going to be looking into what happened to Dornall, or not Dornall, Mark hard.
All right. As I go downstairs, I'd probably poke my head in their room and say, "Morning, Aunt Stella, Morgan. We gotta get going."
I don't. Fine.
Are you still drunk?
No. It wore off about halfway through the night. I think.
No, you are
No.
still just as drunk as you were.
Oh, never mind.
You are still.
Oh,
loaded.
was I the only one that heard that?
I heard it. That's why I
Okay.
said, "Are you still drunk?" Do I have any?
Wait, what did you hear?
That you were still
You said that
drunk?
you were still just as drunk.
Oh,
Do I
I'm
need to
sorry.
get
I'm
some
so
diamond
confused.
dust to greater restoration you?
Yeah, so you have advantage on all strength related rolls currently, Morgan,
Nice.
but disadvantage on all intelligence and wisdom rolls, and disadvantage on ranged attacks and dex based weapon attacks.
Greater
Fuck.
restoration wouldn't do anything.
Which so technically it's you can use your dex for your attacks. You can still use your strength for unarmed attacks. And then you'd have advantage but a lower modifier. Instead of disadvantage on a higher modifier. I don't know which one's better, honestly.
All right, before we go, let's get you to the Alastri dance parlor and
No.
get them to remove curse. Because lesser restoration did nothing.
I want silver powder.
Silver powder.
I need 50 golds worth.
I will run across the street to the blacksmith. I imagine they have silver powder.
50 gold's worth, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get 50 gold's worth from them
Thank you.
for 50 gold. Yeah. The two Ganassi's were just starting up the forge today.
Oh, we were making a silver sword yesterday. We have a bunch of fine powder of silver just laid around from from just grinding it.
Yeah, pretty much. They were silvering long swords yesterday for some adventurers.
Werewolf outbreak.
Yeah, something about the mists appearing near Daggerford.
Oh no! Oh, Daggerford.
I come back with like the handful of silver dust.
Well, it's like a small pouch full.
Okay, yeah. And then like slam it in his hand.
Okay. Oh god.
What is this gonna do? What are you even trying to do?
I'm gonna fix it. Yep. Mm-hmm. And he goes and he fetches some water and
Well,
spends.
actually, Rebecca needs to make a con save.
Oh, I need to all for hungover.
Yeah,
Ah! Oh, wait, I have advantage. Shit.
you are not hungover.
Okay, that's good.
He'll get some water and spend 10 minutes to ritual cast ceremony specifically to make holy water with 25 gold's worth of the silver.
Okay. What is it? How long is ceremony cast
It's an
time?
hour.
Okay.
An hour and 10 minutes.
Oh my god, is it actually an hour?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, so he'll.
I mean,
Yeah.
I
bars
mean, the
aren't open
sun's
yet.
just coming up. It's fine.
Actually, would y'all serve breakfast here?
For the staff that come in early, and for us.
Only on
For
Wednesdays.
like the stat, y'all don't open up to serve breakfast to the public since y'all are a restaurant as well.
Yeah, only on Wednesdays. We call it Wake Up Wednesdays.
Okay. There's no such thing as Wednesday on a 10-day week.
And Thursdays are Thirsty Thursdays. And I think you know what Tuesdays are.
It's Wake Up Tins Day.
Wake up Wednesday.
Yeah, because it's the 10th day. Wake Up 10th Day. Thirsty Thirds Day. Yeah. After an hour and 10 minutes.
And he'll have the holy water, and then you
Yep.
watch him just take the vial of holy water and stick it in the bag of holding, and he goes, "All right, I'm good to go."
Rebecca watching with bated breath for an hour and 10 minutes to see if Morgan can do what her Elixir Restoration could not. And he just makes a vial of water and puts it in his pouch. He does not look any more sober.
You just blessed
Where are
some
we going
water.
again?
That
Yeah,
that didn't fix it. What?
we didn't have it, and now we do. That fixed it.
It looks like a lot like the water that surrounds Lunia.
I
Rebecca?
had a really bad dream that my new niece got grabbed by a devil. So now we have holy water.
I take out my alchemic jug and say Lunia water, and then start pouring it on his head.
I don't think you got it working.
No, I
You did,
I
you did, yes.
I did.
It-
Whether
yeah,
or not it's
it
actually
is,
holy water, I don't know.
Yeah, it is not.
Oh, it's not? Okay, it just looks
Is
like
it?
it.
Is it what temperature is it?
It's like we'll call it a good 75 degrees, which would feel fairly cold. Like not ice water, but it's pretty brisk. Just to be dumped on you.
Oh, that's nice.
Does it sober him up at all, though?
No.
No. Okay. Yeah, we're going to
Morgan, you would detect that it is you would be able to tell that there is some holiness to this water, but it is not
holy water.
holy water in full.
It's diet holy water.
Yeah, it's a lesser holy water.
Did you know that if you take holy water
This
and
is the
you put it
Catholic thing. That's not how it works.
and you put it into non-holy water, it just becomes holy water.
So if I drink holy
Yeah.
water, my body is holy.
No, but the liquid
No.
in your body that the holy water touches is.
But I am
Yes.
water.
No.
No.
Now, if you do it to a water ganassi,
Then yes.
yes.
What is it? What is it? If you take non-secular water and you put holy water in it, it becomes secular water.
Yeah. So what you do, Peck, is you go and you just dump it into the town reservoir.
And then there'll never be a demonic possession again.
Honestly, why haven't anyone done that in like any of those movies? Like, why didn't they just
They do it in Supernatural
Yeah.
to the water tower.
Yeah, they did it to the water tower, and then there was the other time where his dad blessed the water and he triggered the fire alarm, so it started sprinkling holy water on the demons.
But also, it has to be more than 50% of the volume. So,
Yeah.
like, you have to build up to it. You can't just dump a thimble of it into the water tower.
I see. All right. I'm gonna ask Hunk to get his conch ready, and I'm just gonna take Morgan on a field trip to the a Lost Street Temple.
Well,
The
since
moon
the
would not
conch
be in
is
the sky.
No,
since the conch just
not the
needs to be
promenade.
blown.
The dance
Gotcha.
courtyard.
Gotcha. What was that, Amorhan? Sorry.
Since the conch just needs to be blown, I'd follow them.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not much preparing needed.
Becca, where are we going?
Somewhere, hopefully to fix this, because something that I thought would be fun is turning out not to be so fun.
I'm still having fun.
Rebecca, we do a bit of trolling. Yeah, but Morgan, you find yourself in the Dancing Haven. The moon not being up the portal does not seem to be active in the pool,
Oh well.
which, to be clear, is not a night or day thing because moon weird.
Yeah, it's not weird. It just can.
It's just it's just offset. It's offset.
It's
It
not linked to
looks
the
It's by
sun at
50
all.
minutes.
it looks like they're not home. So we should just go.
No, we don't have to go down there.
No. There'd be a couple drow as well as a Sverfneblin in here
Oh,
right now.
Snurfy Burf.
I'll ask if there's any clerics that can cast remove curse.
Level is that? It's like third level.
That's third level, yeah.
Yeah.
Is there anything to detect a curse?
Not really.
Detect curse.
Apparently, I can't find detect a curse. I thought that too, Dylan.
It's not a spell.
No, yeah, not even in older editions, I don't think.
Yeah, so they'll one of them will come forward.
I'll explain what happened. So I got a potion from a random lady in Port Nianzuru like a year ago.
It's been more than that.
Over a year ago. Found out what it does now. Said it was a potion of drunkenness. Our friend here, one of your clergy, can't get drunk because of his monastic tradition. I don't know how to describe that in canon.
My body filters out poison.
Yeah, he's so good at punching people that he doesn't care about poison. So I thought it'd be nice if he could actually be drunk once, and he's still not over the drunk. In fact, I think it's kind of
He
worse
is
than last night.
he is one that is in tune with that which is innate to life.
Key, yes.
Uh,
That's with a K, not with a Q.
Everybody gangster until the monk that knows key with a Q comes in.
Yeah, because he's actually just a fucking Dragon Ball character.
he's collected all the Dragon Balls.
What's he gonna wish for?
More Dragon Balls.
More Dragon Balls.
Infinite Dragon Balls.
Infinite Dragon Balls. And then Shenron's like, no, you shit, it doesn't work that way.
Infinite Shenrons.
No, there can only be one divine dragon per universe. I'm pretty sure, or like per world or whatever the shit. Because now with Super, there's Super Dragon Balls.
Okay. Have you have any of these other potions you acquired been cursed like this?
Um, Not really. One of them made him more dexterous. Um, Another made my friend shorter. Permanently. One summoned a emo knoll.
No,
And
that was a wand.
Oh, that was a wand. Shit.
Yeah, that was the wand of knowledge
an
of knowledge.
emo Noel. Oh my god, knowledge. Oh, he's an edgy Noel. I get it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. One
I think there was also
gave
the wand of old person.
fuck that. Me being responsible and not testing it on some random schlub in the street, pointed it at myself, and that's why I was old for like half the campaign. Over half the campaign. But Another one gave another friend the ability to Misty Step for a minute at will.
So I could attempt to remove this curse. Um, though some curses are more difficult to remove than a simple spell. I do have something that I could use to um analyze for what kind of curses could be on him before doing it.
I'm sure.
Uh, okay. But it will also reveal magical auras and curses on the others of you as well, unless you wish to leave.
And Conk, we can learn about that fish that you still haven't explained.
In due time.
In due time.
All right. So they'll pull out what looks like a very old um wand. And almost like how the metal detector wands at an airport do. Wave it in front of each of the three of you and then begin staring at each of you in turn. You would not see any auras, but none of the three of you are under the effects of a curse. Uh, your
That's
friend is under the influence of something, however, and
the influence of a good time.
He literally
uh,
is under the influence.
yeah, he is under the influence of a potion, like you said. It will wear off once 24 hours have passed.
Okay, so he should be fine by tomorrow. Okay, that's good.
Dunk, blow the horn.
Oh, let's go outside first. Thank you for your help. Here's 50 gold for a donation to your clergy for your effort or whatever.
You,
I don't know.
it is much appreciated. You should also commune with the priest about your soul.
Oh, yeah, I am aware of that problem.
She's dead.
I'm not dead.
She's dead.
I was dead, but now I'm not.
She got better.
Yeah, therefore I'm not dead.
That's my niece, by the way.
Yeah, and if you keep calling
Yes.
me, if you keep telling me, saying that I'm dead, I will never call you Uncle Morgan.
No, don't do that. Okay, okay.
I have a way around it. Let's go.
Kunk, where are you?
As you go outside to not blow this horn in the confined grove.
Yeah, we'll find like a quiet corner where no one's around.
On a nice quiet street and
I have a soundboard thing to play.
Oh no.
Hopefully it fits.
Yeah, so you all make your way over to a quiet park area.
Moorhead, is it just gonna be the can I have something to eat? No.
No.
It pulls out this giant conch.
Good enough.
Oh yeah, this conch. He pulls out. When I say giant, he pulls out a 2.5 foot long conch and blows into it.
That doesn't
Where that
Um,
that doesn't sound like the kind of sound that would come out of that thing.
It's the best horn that I had when I searched horn on the soundboard for all the servers I'm in. Would you have like this? Or maybe this?
That one would have been
I like
funny.
the foghorn better.
As Kunk disappears from in front of you.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
But no, actually, all of you guys.
Okay.
Okay.
He disappears a split second before, and Rebecca is worried in that instant
Ow. Fuck.
before all three of you appear, shivering in the frozen north on the shoreline where a river flows into the sea.
You said it was near Luskin. You didn't say it was north.
I said my hometown, which is near Luskin.
Well,
I'll throw the boat in the river. I'll get the boat to its largest size by saying,
Right on the shore.
not right on the shore. But we'll board the boat properly. How we're supposed to board it.
Yeah.
Make it the long ship, Sodium.
Okay. You wade out into the very cold water to get to deep enough to where you can safely summon the boat without it grounding.
Then once we're on the boat, I'll precipitate us dry.
Yeah. I do need a con save from each of you first.
Yippee.
yippee!
Vic passing con saves today.
Yeah.
I almost clicked the wrong one.
Okay. All of you are fine.
For now.
It's the cold weather. The cold does not immediately set in. You do board the boat, and
Imagine Kunk
who will be helming?
has sea vehicles proficiency.
Does anyone have water vehicles proficiency?
Gotta be conk. There's no way it isn't.
Why do you think I was a captain?
Captain Kunko.
Does he actually not have water vehicles?
No.
Oh my god.
We're fucked.
All right.
The most Kunk has controlled is a small fishing boat.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, how hard could this be?
Morgan's drunk. Can't do it. What's your wisdom?
I want to sail.
Or him.
14.
All right, you take over. I'll help. And I'll get. I'm bringing a drama back from her vacation.
All right. Make me a wisdom roll, Kunk,
I'll be right back.
Advantage. Oh.
and someone else make a survival roll for navigating.
I guess Andromeda will help me navigate.
Survival
Well, if
is
you're
my
helping him
best
drive-
roll.
If I'm helping, okay. I guess Andromeda help
Andromeda-
Morgan navigate because he is
Okay.
not doing good.
So I'll make it a straight wisdom roll, Morgan. Oh, yeah, you have advantage, Kunk. So roll one more time.
Oh, okay.
And then Dylan, give me that survival.
Dylan.
Dylan?
Damn, Dylan died.
He's drunk for real. I'll do it for him.
Yeah.
survival.
Okay. Yeah, you make pretty good way. The day passes. Close to around a little after sunset. Morgan suddenly comes back to his senses. Um, we'll have him make his hangover roll when he gets back. Would you sail through the night, or would you like anchor slash go to shore?
Probably anchor.
Okay. I guess let's take a tenor
All right.
because
Since Dylan is gone.
yeah, Dylan having the Morgan having the hangover would have probably might affect things. All right.
Okay.
Take 10-minute break.
Yep, I'll be right back.
I'm back.
10-minute Dylan.
Uh,
Since you were gone without saying anything.
I said I'd be right back. I had to go pee.
Well, none of us heard it then. Anyways, that survival roll was for you. You are not drunk anymore, as far as I could tell, going by what they were saying.
Hearing weeping in the attic.
I'm back.
He's back.
Is Dylan back yet?
Yeah, I'm here.
No, he's not.
Where the fuck did you go?
I literally said I'd be right back. I guess my mic didn't pick it up. I had to go
really
pee.
did not.
Oh yeah, I had to pee real bad.
I return.
Go back.
Welcome.
Thank you.
I need to get something to eat real quick. Be right back.
Okay.
How does Morgan feel knowing that he has been
Back.
harassing his niece, telling her that she's dead every day?
He still kind of thinks it's funny.
All right, well, she's gonna have to tell her aunt on you.
Don't do that.
You're like, she will literally kill me. Don't do that.
Classic Rebecca. Getting Morgan murdered.
But name one time I did.
No, that's. I think it would be the first time.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, actually murdered. No.
She's definitely put him in a few precarious situations.
Yeah.
Not on purpose.
What a shame that you came here with someone.
Right. Is the Morgan? Can you make a con save
Yes, sir.
as the effects of the potion wear off? You're at level 2. I think you're okay. Yeah.
I mean, 11 got me not hungover at level 1, so.
He is okay. It
Well, did you
gets
know?
increasingly. It gets more difficult very fast, but he is okay.
Kind of like exhaustion.
Well, that's kind of what a hangover is.
Oh, it's
For what
dehydration.
exhaustion does to you. But I mean, for what it does to you mechanically.
Yeah.
You would know you're relatively close. Starting sailing in the next day after raising anchor. Would you be doing the same roles as last time?
Yeah, I'll help Kunk. Andromeda helps Morgan.
Okay, so if Morgan can make a survival check at advantage, and if Kunk can make a wisdom roll at advantage.
Damn, consistency.
3 18s.
If only it was 4.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. You begin to approach the city, seeing it on the horizon. Morgan, as you're navigating, you also notice a couple sets of ships circling out from the city and making their way towards you.
Oh, they're coming out of the city. Okay.
Okay,
They're
fellas,
coming
man the
from-
cannons.
What cannon?
This is more of a
Yeah.
Viking longship.
Yeah, this boat doesn't have weapons. Well, it has you.
I am the
Yeah,
weapon.
we have a fucking ballista known as Kunk.
Yeah, the walloping ammunition.
Yeah, and the battering ram known as Morgan. No.
Andromeda, you mind turning invisible and flying towards those ships to see if they're city guard or dragon cultists?
It's probably the city watch.
That's what I'm betting, but you never know. We're in a
I mean,
little.
so
We're in a little tingy. I'd rather
all
not.
3 of you make history checks at advantage.
Sorry, I was history. Okay.
Look, the city of Sales doesn't take kindly to pirates or smugglers.
Ooh,
Oh, of course, Kunk got the naval history correct.
Oh, you said
Huh.
advantage?
Yeah.
Fuck. Let's see if I batter.
Okay. 19, 29, and 26. So all of you know that Luskin doesn't exactly have a peaceful reputation with the Sword Coast. In fact, leading many attacks on Neverwinter.
They tried assassinating Rebecca's ancestor once.
Yep. Kunk and Morgan both know that officially Luskin does not look favorably on piracy.
I'm making my statement
But-
true.
But they're their rivals as being centers of trade in the Sword Coast North do seem to have quite a few ships be attacked by pirates. Kunk, and it makes sense because of being from so close to here, knows that Luskin is ruled by, instead of having a governor or a king, is ruled by 5 high captains. Whichever of the stronger of them is actually in charge. But it's a constant power struggle between them. And as such is ruled by ships of the sea. And from the ships of those high captains. But yeah. So you send Andromeda after the ones circling around the left or the right, Rebecca?
Whatever's closer, and seems to be.
They're kind of pincering you,
Uh,
so they're roughly equidistant.
her choice.
Okay. Okay.
I'll see through her eyes because I can.
She would see a very ornate ship. But when I say ornate, it's not ornamental. It is clearly well made and well armed. She would see quite a number of uh, humans aboard, uh, busy going about, some standing at the ready next to cannons, others going about the duties of maintaining the sails and the like. There would be a man at the behind the helm in a very large uh, purple trefoil hat. Also
I
human.
I imagine that's one of the captains. Or one of the 5 captains.
He definitely seems to be commanding um, respect via fear from the members of the crew. But you wouldn't know for sure if this is actually one of the high captains or just a captain.
All right.
Captains are more what's the word? Admirals? Like they have a fleet. It's not just they each have one ship.
Okay. I am. I'll ask Kunkin Morgan. I see who I'm guessing is the guy in charge of this ship. And potentially one of the captains of Luskin. Should I talk to him? Be like, hey, we got business with the Arcane Brotherhood.
Uh, I probably shouldn't make myself all too known to them.
Why you wanted in Luskin?
I shouldn't be, but some stuff happened in the past.
Right.
Conk, what the fuck did you do?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. But still,
Respect.
should I respect? Should I should, should I like try talking to them?
Tell him you want to parlay.
Oh, okay. Andromeda. Um. Uh, shit. What can you polymorph into? Uh, Shape change into a raven and uh, make yourself visible and fly up and land on the railing near the captain, or who I presume is the captain.
Okay. Uh, she becomes visible, flies down towards the railing. As the bird gets close to the deck, it would be noticed of the bird flying. Like most of the crew would notice because she's not exactly being stealthy. Um, but it's a bird. However, when it lands next to the captain, you would see the captain has a hand crossbow in hand, not pointed at the bird, but
It's armed.
at the ready.
Yep. Okay. I'll start speaking through Andromeda because I can with voice of the Chainmaster. Greetings. Uh, I am. I am speaking to you through my familiar. I am one of the people on the long ship you see, and you're heading towards. Um, may 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 I ask what uh, is there anything we can help you with?
So as soon as the bird starts talking, the crossbow is pointed at it. Just to be perfectly.
I don't even. I don't think
Bird talk.
Andromeda's like her mouth is moving. She just has her mouth open and my voice is coming out.
I picture like Stitch being a record player in Lilo and Stitch. Yeah. So immediately with this magic, it is pointed at the bird. He doesn't fire. Uh You'd be addressing first Captain Beniago Kurth.
So that's a fucking name.
Well, first Captain Fiago or Iago?
Beniago.
Beniago.
Iniago.
Beniago.
Oh,
Beniago.
Beniago.
Beniago Kurth. Okay. Well,
That one
first
was really
Captain
close.
Beniago Kurth. We are the Uniques. We are actually coming to Luskan to speak with the Arcane Brotherhood, specifically Marath the Crimson, whom we helped out in Icewind Dale a few months ago. Oh, is it Makath?
Yeah.
Fuck, Makath. I would have said that, not Marath.
Okay. The Uniques, you say? I've heard of you. He would do a hand motion to the helmsman, who would pass along the same hand motion down to the ship, down to like the main deck. And Morgan, Rebecca wouldn't see this through Andromeda, but Morgan and Kunk would see from your boat. There is lights flash. There's a light flashing from that ship towards the other ship from the deck.
Oh,
Some long, some short.
Morse code, okay. Not Morse
I
code,
don't
but some
know.
kind of code.
Yeah, I don't know Morse code, but you're catching that, right, Kunk?
Would I know?
I don't know, you don't have sea vessel proficiency.
I'd say you know from your history, you know like different ways of signaling ship to ship. This is not one you've seen before.
Okay.
You don't you know it wouldn't be called Morse code. But you know of codes using dots and dashes, long and short things. You know of using flags to communicate. Whistles, smoke, magical spells of sending. Um, this is none of the things you've seen before for communicating ship to ship.
Okay.
Morgan could make a difficult history check.
Bless you.
Maggie.
Yeah, Morgan has no idea.
First Captain Beniago Kurth, may I ask if we can have safe passage into port in Luskin?
What kind of city would we be if we didn't allow people in? And you would notice the opposite, the ship coming from from the left, or from port, is turning off and heading back to the city. Um, to know that people of such reputation be entering the city.
Oh,
Now, if you don't mind getting your forgive the bluntness, spying bird off me ship.
apologies. Yeah, she'll be leaving now, and I snap her back.
He will fire a crossbow bolt to make sure it's not just invisible.
Yeah, she's not there. She's been
Yeah.
teleported out.
Yeah. Morgan just sees a small splash in the distance.
All right, we're being let in. That went better than I thought it would.
You
Wow, what a small city.
Only 71 feet. Damn.
yeah, it's not scaled properly. Is
I
there
can
even
make that in
a legend
single
on here?
turn. Go from here to
There's not a
the.
legend on here.
I can. Hold on. Shit.
Luskin is a city of the 10,000 range of people. It's a pretty big city for the time.
I can get from one end of the city to the other in a single turn.
Oh, no, it's only a large town now. It's 5,000 people.
Morgan could probably do a lap.
No.
Yeah, you're let in or not let in. As you sail in, you see docks down here by the beach.
We
It
don't
seems like
really.
you can either go up that or go up the river Mirar. It seems like the only place to land that isn't an island.
Yeah. I guess we'll pull up on a dock and then hop out, and I'll shrink the boat into the box. And
Yeah.
if
And then you would see.
and if the dock master throws a fit, I guess I'll pay the fee.
Uh, yeah, yep. He'd give you a discount. It's only 5 gold.
Are you really? We just we're not parking. We don't even.
I don't make the laws here. I'll give you a break where I can.
I want to insight check him and see if this is actually a law.
I mean, law, the people in charge told him he has to do it.
Okay. He's not just trying to make a quick buck. He's been told to do this. Okay. All right, fine. Here.
Okay. And you would see rising from this island a very tall building that looks somewhat like a tree.
Hmm.
Um, it is, I don't know, probably about 200 feet tall. And you would recognize this as the host tower of the Arcane.
Hey, let's go see McCath. Is in at the moment.
Down. Put down Rebecca for the marker on this map. Yeah, you make your way down the beach into the city, needing to cross a couple bridges to get to the island. Um, when you get there, you would see next to the very large double doors set into the base of this tree-like structure a rope that goes up 10 feet and then just disappears in thin air. But there would be no handle or anything on the door.
I guess this is the bell. I ring it.
Okay. There would indeed be a series of bells ringing as the rope pulls with no resistance, but does immediately pull back up, pulling your hand along with it.
Oh, I'll let go.
It like not going up too far, but like going back up to where it was before you pulled.
Ah, okay.
Um, a few minutes later, you would see a figure in just brown robes, hood up, but you can see the face. Come out or open the door. Yeah. Do you have business with the Brotherhood?
Uh, yes. We helped out McCath the Crimson a few months ago in dealing with Aralthator, uh, the the White Death, and we're here on business related to the uh, ongoing crisis with the Cult of the Dragon.
You would see him casting a spell. You can uh do you have counterspell, right? Do you
I'm not
attempt to counterspell?
counterspelling, no.
Okay. Okay. As a circle appears beneath your feet. They're the three of yours feet. Wait here while I get my cath, and do hope that your story is true.
This is Circle of Truth. It's something else, right?
It is not a circle of truth. You don't feel any presence in your mind.
Okay.
The door closes and he goes back inside.
run them round.
As Morgan starts walking around a little bit, I imagine, and he
Yeah.
just runs face first into an invisible wall.
Magic circle, probably. Although that takes like an hour to cast. No, it takes a minute.
He is going to sit down and drink.
Okay. Did Kunk take any precautions to like disguise himself since he's worried about drawing attention?
He has a hood on.
There's no hiding that
Okay.
schnoz.
You can't hide that fucking schnoz with a hood,
He
man.
has the hood up. You can't see any of the face, but there is a nose sticking out about an inch and a half past the shadow.
I think I still have the bronze mask. I can give it to him. Yeah, it's in my inventory.
The Hallister mask?
Yeah,
Okay.
I can give it to you. It was like, oh,
I didn't realize Hallister. I didn't realize Hallister Blackcloak was with you.
Oh no, that's just we found that mask in Undermountain. He lost his face in a trap explosion down there, so he's wearing it permanently.
Here. A few minutes later, the same brown robe figure would appear, and next to them would be a red-skinned tiefling in crimson robes that Morgan and Rebecca would recognize as Macath the Crimson. So, good to see you again.
Yeah, nice to see that you have been doing fine since Icewind Dale.
She'd say to the other, this is them. You can drop the spell. And he would look rather disappointed. Indeed, though it was good to be free of that glacier.
Imagine tieflings don't really like the cold too much.
I don't believe many like that extreme of a cold anyway.
Anyways,
Or being held captive by a dragon.
yeah, that probably didn't help either.
So what is it you come to Luskin for?
Well,
Or come to the host tower for?
we're we're here seeking a potential partnership in having the host tower of the arcane aid um, the council of Waterdeep uh, in the fight against the cult of the dragon.
And what would the council ask of us?
I'm. Oh shit.
Hmm.
They
Yeah,
didn't
be
tell
honest.
us. They didn't tell us anything. thing.
Yeah, they didn't
Well,
make
no, I
any
mean, you are the
specific
spokespeople
rules.
for the council. Basically, they are thinking that you want help with something, not you want help in general.
Oh,
Oh,
okay. Okay, maybe it wasn't super specific. I mean, like, more kind of like joining the council and like being a part of um, decisions and potentially aiding in dealing with the cult and receiving aid if needed.
Mm. Well, I cannot make this decision unilaterally. I'm sure you understand.
Of course.
I see that there could be mutual, we could mutually benefit from such an arrangement. Though, I do fear that others that would be part of the decision may wish for something tangible in return.
For example,
I wouldn't know exactly, but from what we've uncovered, there are powerful magic secrets involved in what the cult is trying to do. The host tower is one of the most well defended places of arcane knowledge. I imagine some would wish to have such knowledge kept secure here, so that others may not find it.
of course. Um, who would we speak to in regards to uh, moving forward with this potential arrangement?
I would have to take it to them. As you are not members, you are not allowed to enter the host tower. No offense, and I am thankful for what you did, but we do have rules.
Of course, it must be followed.
So I would go as what would be the word? Sponsor? I would go as the representative of your request. And I will speak to them. I'd imagine you would have your answer by tomorrow morning if you are able to stay within the city.
We can do that. Never actually have been in Luskin before, so it'll be nice to actually see the city.
Uh, People that say that are only the ones that have not been here before.
I mean, it's great. There's a lot of bars, a great nightlife.
The architecture, the bridges.
Yeah, they're great for
It's,
hanging.
try not to cross any of the captains that run the city.
Yeah, we had a run in with
And
first
and
cap.
given your uh, and given your reputation that your group has earned, I would advise against making yourselves known.
Oh. Well, Captain Benenigo Kurth knows about us, as he had 2 ships move to intercept us. That's not a huge problem, is it?
One second.
Are you fucking kidding me?
What's up?
No, I thought I had finally solved the issue because I was disconnecting and reconnecting so much earlier, but it just did it again after a bit.
I didn't hear it.
Oh, I turned off the thing. I turned the thing
Ah.
off a while ago so you guys wouldn't
Oh, I
get
muted it on my end, so.
Yeah, right after you muted it, I was like, let me just take that off. I'm going to be honest with you, one of the main reasons why I didn't say a whole lot during the revelation that you were my niece is because every other minute I was disconnecting and reconnecting. I missed half of that conversation.
Oh, so you were literally
Not paying. Well, like it wasn't intentional not paying attention. I
It's essentially
actually
like
could
you
hear
were
you.
artificially drunk.
Yeah, basically. Just
So
frustrating.
you're saying is Beck pulled that prank on Morgan at the right time.
Yeah. Whatever that means.
I mean, making you drink the potion.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we just did a little little trolling.
Yeah. No, I don't imagine that'll be a problem at all.
What's so funny?
Didn't mean to have that be advantage.
Uh, I'll say that was me laughing, not them.
Okay.
Um, but Kunk would notice her hiding a bit of a smile.
Okay.
No, letting the first captain know that, and he is the most influential of the group. Might have been the worst of them to do that with, but I doubt he'll do anything.
I mean, they kind of seemed ready to sink our little boat, so didn't really have much of a choice.
That was probably just intimidation. Unless, of course, you did something beforehand to earn their ire.
I mean, nothing we did. I just between me and Morgan specifically leaving Kunk out of the jester.
But yeah. Uh, just try not to let any of the other crews know of who you are.
It's not
No,
illegal
I don't
to.
want to start any war.
It's not illegal to disguise yourself with, like, say, Mask of Many Faces in Luskin, is it?
No.
Okay.
But don't expect that there aren't those that will see through it.
I mean, not everyone will see through it, so I'd say that's probably better.
Yes, I'll take this upstairs for you.
Any bars or pubs you could recommend?
Yeah, let's You know, you already let's say since you've already been on Ship Kurth's radar, might as well go to their bar. Less chance you draw attention from the others. On the northern bank, you'll find a tavern called One-Eyed Jack's.
Alright.
So, don't be surprised if you see some dark elves there. They tend to, ones passing through really seem to enjoy that one for some reason.
I mean, recently learned my uncle is half drow, so not a problem for me.
Okay. Yeah, you make your way up there.
Making our way to the north.
Making our way to One-Eyed Jack's. But yeah, you would see a two-storied, rather busy bar or tavern. Most of the people inside and also going in and out appear to be sailors, but you also have lots of travelers that are in Luskin from various places passing through. Like you see people that look like they might be from the uh, Icewind Dale. You see people that look like they're probably traveling from the Dwarven kingdoms to the east. And you would see some people wearing Waterdavian and whatever the term for Neverwinter, clothing.
I will look into that. Did you post the sus
I don't know
one,
what
Dylan?
to.
Okay, you did. Okay.
Well, what?
the Stitch gif.
Yeah. Morgan,
And I will say,
What, Dylan?
out of
post the gif.
I don't know which one you're talking about.
Neverin or Neverwinterin?
Nevarin, yep, that's it. I will say, so there's like probably 100 people in this tavern right now. It's around noon. And probably a good dozen of them at least are drow.
Morgan
Um,
is kind of fascinated to be amongst his people.
That are
Among?
immediately trying to kill him.
Among Us?
Lucas?
Bing, 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 bing. Bing, bing.
The drow, not all at once, but at various points, each of them will like look at you curiously. Morgan, half drow are not common, and they do not assume dusk elf.
They know what their people look like.
Yeah.
You could say they're professional racists.
They're professional racists.
Oh,
But yeah,
are
there
you
would be
wearing
a
your Illustri badge out and proud?
Yeah. I'm a cleric of the faith. I shall not hide it.
All right. If we get in a bar fight, I will back you up, but I will be silently saying I told you so.
Alright, Dylan, we're gonna do we're gonna try doing a luck roll,
Oh,
which I haven't done before with this thing I found.
We don't have
So we'll see how
special
this goes.
snacks.
oh,
But go ahead and roll me. You're gonna roll a d20 and then another d20. You want the second one to be higher than the first.
okay. Ah, very good.
There's no one in here that is. There's none of the drow seem to be. What would be the word? What's the name of
Loathsworn.
barbarian subclass? Yeah, they're not like
Zealots.
zealot followers of Wolf to the point where they're going to just attack you for having that symbol.
Okay. Okay.
Are you going from table to table? Is like, can I interest you in a lost tree?
No, no, no. He does saunter up to the bar though and order a drink.
Okay. There would be a human woman working the bar. And for a place full of sailors, this place has high-end stuff as well,
Mm.
which is very strange. Uh, Morgan probably wouldn't have seen another very obviously port bar that has it has the low stuff too, but it has up to stuff that you're paying multiple gold
Well,
for a glass of.
it's not that suspicious if some of the sailors are pirates. Um,
Do pirates spend lots of money on their beverages?
I mean, I
They
imagine.
drink grog in Rome.
Yeah, but I mean, if you had a successful haul and you come back and you want to celebrate,
Get
they'd
the good
probably
stuff.
buy the finer stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I will keep a close eye on my belongings, though.
Yeah, and then also like very good, what seems to be good quality food from what you're seeing.
All right, he'll order some food and a drink. Well, actually, he'll walk. He'll be like, what do you have on tap?"
Um, okay, on tap. We just got in a barrel of Tej from down south. Um, some Shadow Dark Ale and some yeah, Golden Sands Golden Sands brews. And then some regular ale.
Golden Sands Brews. Is that something from like Callum Shan?
Yep. It would be an import from Calimport.
Hmm.
A Calimport import.
Yeah, Callumport import. Fuck it, he'll try the Callumport beverage.
Okay. Uh call this Golden Sands Gold. So it'd be a deep gold in color. And when you drink it, it would have distinctly sharp taste to the drink with flavor from cactus and nettles. So I don't know how to describe what that would taste like.
Huh. Yeah, I wouldn't know either. I wonder if cactus would kind of taste in the same vein as like agave. So almost like tequila-esque. But I know you can make tea out of nettles.
Yeah, you can.
I-
You can.
Don't know what nettles taste like though.
Don't touch the flowers.
No.
Get itchy.
Well, that's stinging nettle, right? But if it's not,
Oh,
then
yeah.
you
That's
don't.
the only kind we have here.
But sounds interesting to say the least. And he'll probably order. He'll ask them like whatever their best selling dish is, and he'll get that.
Okay. You get best selling, so you get like some pretty good quality hand pies.
Mmm, Luskin hand pies. Very good.
These would be fish instead of broth.
Delicious. How much does that run me?
Well, that's an import. We'll say if you're just buying it for you, we'll say it's like
Well, I'll get drinks for Rebecca and Kunk if they want drinks.
Yeah. I'll give you the nod of I want drinks.
All right, and also probably food too if they want it. Because he kind of owes Rebecca for the the silver powder.
so total it'll be 3 gold.
Oh, for all of us.
Yep.
Okay, not bad.
Pretty bad.
Let me do a roll for the cook to see how Morgan hears Chef Ramsay talking about this dish.
Is it absolute dog shit or is it actually quite fucking amazing?
He has no critiques or praises for this dish.
Very neutral. Let's see.
I have nothing to say about this. Just leaves.
Nothing to say about this,
Leaves.
honestly.
Yeah.
She just walks off camera.
Walks out of Morgan's mind.
Yeah, just walks out of Morgan's mind. He'll come back
Exit stage
later.
left for chased by bear.
Oh no.
But yeah. So you get rooms there for the night. It'll be we'll say another 5 gold for a room big enough for all 3 of you.
Okay. I'll pay it. 52. Alright.
But then the next morning, you make your way back to the host tower. This time, Macath the Crimson already standing outside. I do have for tokens, so there it is. Um, well, I do have good news, I suppose.
All right.
I was able to convince them that it would be worthwhile to ally with this council.
All right.
However, there are a couple requests.
I mean, everyone's been making requests and everyone's had to make compromises, so let's hear it.
The first, I was correct that shall we say, a necessary one for us to agree would be that we keep that knowledge secure here of how the ritual is done, should that information be findable.
Oh, to bring back the Undying Queen?
Yeah, for how the ritual, basically they want to have the knowledge stored here instead of um stored elsewhere because they don't trust other places to hold the arcane knowledge.
All right.
Only
I don't.
as long as you don't use it yourself.
I mean that, but
We have
also I don't know if we
no
can say yes unilaterally as well. But I think we can make that swing.
Well, no, look, I mean, at this point, they've given us the authority to say yes on certain things. They might just have to deal with that one.
Yeah. Other requests?
second needs a question first. What other groups of magical inclination are involved in this?
Um,
Oh, you're gonna hate this, or maybe like it. I don't know.
not specifically magic, but it does involve. They do involve some magic.
What are you
Oh, I
saying?
forgot the
Didn't we
other
just
one.
ally with
Yeah.
Faye?
No, I forgot about that entirely. We do have. They're not fully part of the council. But there is a arrangement with the Red Wizards of Thay to find renegades that are aiding the cult. And we just tell them where they are and they'll deal with them.
The mention of the Red Wizards, you would see literal fire in McCath's eyes.
Look, it wasn't a. I don't know words. It wasn't a great idea, I guess.
I mean, it would be
Overall,
better to see this way. We can have things organized where we're working together and not getting into each other's way, because that can definitely happen. Where we end up
yeah.
getting people killed for no reason. But yeah, everyone else is not thrilled about it, but it's being done.
Then the second request would be that you dismiss that allegiance. You won't need them with us. And I have a feeling you don't want the undead that they bring to the battle.
I look at Morgan, I'm like, why don't you? And like with the look of like, she has a point. um,
I
this is complicated because like on one hand, I'm all for swapping out Faye for the Arcane Brotherhood because
I will say it is kind of good knowledge that the Arcane Brotherhood isn't good people either, but they're not Thay.
they're not Faye.
you're
Yes.
not Faye. Yeah.
Um, that we would have to discuss with the rest of the council. I don't think we can make that call.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
we could make that call, but I don't think we should because.
as much as they don't like this uneasy, I don't even think I'd call it an alliance with Faye. Um, I think it's the repercussions of it.
Of kicking them out right after bringing them in.
Yeah. See, like, and I get, like, we came to you, but if you had came to us first and gave us a choice before we had went to go speak with them,
As much as they don't like.
what? Oh yeah, um, that might have, allowed us to avoid this. But I mean, hey, what's already happened. So we're gonna have to, I guess, figure that one out. Is there any chance that you could, let's say, the council's like, that would be a devastating idea because they might just try to fuck us and turn around and aid the cult, which would be super bad. And if that were the case, which would definitely put the rest of everyone, yourselves included, in a lot of danger, would you be willing to just be like, okay, we'll work with you guys, but we ain't going anywhere near those bastards? Best of both worlds?
That might be possible, though I cannot give any guarantees on that, given certain histories.
Yeah. We'll see what we can do on that front. And you can see what you can do on that front. But yeah, yeah. There's another group part of it that I'm not a fan of, but they were gonna fight the cult anyways, and it was just gonna cause problems, so we have them in anyways.
Oh yeah.
So I will say, she did say the first one was a required uh, concession, a required request for them to do it. The second one she didn't say that for. Um, so maybe it can work.
Yeah, that's what I meant by like maybe you can swing it, maybe we can
Yeah.
swing it. Like who knows?
Yeah. I will warn you to make this a little more pressing if you do bring that request to the council. They, as you know, has for a very long time sought to conquer the Sword Coast. A battle that is going to leave many of the armies to the south of here depleted. Would be a prime time for them to enact such plans,
And they'd have a
whether they
bunch
are
of
against the cult or not.
new soldiers as well with all the corpses. Yeah,
Yes, as the battle goes
Mm.
on, the necromancers get stronger.
I do agree with you on that, but again, um, as much as I
I
would
will.
like to, I don't think we should unilaterally decide that.
No, you're right. Yeah, of course. But do keep that in mind when you bring it to the council.
Yes. Hopefully, um, the Thayan representative is fine sitting outside for one meeting. Hell, we don't even need
And
a meeting. We can just send messages to the other representatives.
Yeah, we could do that.
and for the third, from what we, from what members of the Brotherhood have learned, the leaders of the cult of the dragon are being empowered by certain artifacts. I will warn you that these will be very difficult to destroy, more so than your regular magic items.
We already have a um, uh, not an arrangement. We're not not a solution either. What's the word? Um, the Chaos Emeralds. Oh, you mean the Chaos Emeralds? As it turns out, I got one of them right here. No, the uh, metallic dragon, uh, the metallic dragons are involved with the council as well, and that was actually one of their mandatory requests that they be given the masks after everything is done uh, for for them to destroy them. So that wouldn't be a problem.
Very well. I doubt they'll be able to destroy them, but perhaps they'll be able to keep them safe from further use in this regard. Okay. Um, then I believe with the okay, what? So the first one, yep. Okay. Then if you give us something showing that we are allowed within the city of one of us is allowed within the city of Waterdeep, we'll have someone there for the next meeting, contingent upon the first and possibly second request.
Yes, yes. Uh, they didn't give us anything that like here's a card that you can show the guard.
Give them the card from Elminster.
No, I'm not giving them that. But we'll inform the city guard that should someone from the arcane, the host tower of the arcane, come by for the meeting, that they should be allowed in.
But would you be willing to also give us something, to write something for us to show as
Right.
well?
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah. I don't have a piece of paper on me for that though.
In her hand appears a parchment,
Oh,
and in the other a quill.
magic's dope. When I take the quill and the parchment and I sign it with my full name this time.
Okay.
Morgan,
Also,
you wanna sign this as well?
as repayment for you helping me before, I would also like to give you 2 more of these that I've been able to craft. Uh, oh no, 3.
3 more dragon slaying arrows.
Yo, give him the
Yep.
conch.
Give.
Uh, Tunk, you are given 3 arrows of dragon slaying, which in the what's it called? Compendium is just arrow of slaying, so you'll have to put that it's dragon
Okay.
Him.
because it can be for different types of things.
Just so you know, Warhead, you shoot a dragon with that, it hurts a lot.
They make a con save. They make a con save, and they take an extra 60-10 piercing on a fail, or half as much on a success.
On top of your sneak attack if you have it.
Jesus Christ. McCath, I got a question for you. So you just like know inherently how to make that dragon killing enchantment?
Inherently, no. Through much study, yes.
So like if I paid you, could you make 6 of these? And he pulls out one of his spin box bullets, capable of doing the same thing.
Um. Would you allow me to look at that first,
Yeah, sure.
and then also, what kind of weapon is this for? A sling?
Oh no! And he'll pull spin box out of his waistband.
It's
Okay.
it's like a handheld crossbow, but it explodes and launches the projectile without actually blowing up in your hand. You found it behind a dumpster.
Hey.
After I saw a flash of green light.
Oh, we gotta get ourselves some
Let's
dragon
call
slaying
it.
weapons.
It is not a cheap thing to make, and it does take time. I will warn you that it is not. It would be quite a payment for. You said 6 of them.
Yeah, I'm just curious.
Okay.
Yeah, if it turns out we can't afford 6, we'll step down from that and go to like 5 and then 4 and 3 or 2. Hell, I mean, even just 1 is valuable.
Okay. Um. It's expensive.
It is.
Sorry, I had to multiply by 6 to figure it out. Um, and since this would be her making them for you instead of you having to buy them, it is cheaper. Um, it would be. It would take nearly 7,000 gold to make 6.
It's 700 platinum.
Yeah.
6,864 GP to be exact.
For 6 of them. How much for 1? And that way we can scale it up and down easier.
1144. 1,144.
1144.
Uh, 2288. And then I got 182 platinum, 2,095 gold on me right now. How much you got, Morgan?
160 platinum and 52 gold pieces.
Gunk, if you'd be willing to chip in on this, which do you got? You don't have to.
I actually have quite a bit of platinum. How much do you need again?
I mean, if you have 680 platinum, we can get 6 of them.
I have 625 platinum.
I don't feel right about asking him to just dump all of his money on that.
I will say that is literally literally a small fortune.
Yeah, no.
Let's do 3 of them. Let's do half of them. So, shit.
I'll give her fuck. I'll what is that?
3,432. I can give her 100 platinum.
I can give her 160.
I'll give 100,
I'll
or
give her-
or however much is needed for what's
Okay,
left.
So I'll give her 140 then.
140.
So
and
like
then
if he gives 100 and you give 100, that comes out
So
to
that'll be, you need 32 gold. You need 32 more gold.
32 more gold. Hold on. 32 gold. Yeah, I got it. Give 32 gold. That brings me down to 20 gold. Okay, 20 gold, 20 platinum. I'm rich. But yeah, for 3 of them. God, just sell the fucking
And
tower to the Zents. Make that big money. They said they'd give us 50,000 gold.
It would be nice, but it's
the
the
Harpers.
Zentaro.
you might be able to swing that as part of into them knocking down the price for the payment as well.
Yeah. Zent gang all day, every day.
I mean, what we can
Okay.
do, we could tell the Harpers to clear it out, get everything out of it, everything valuable, and then sell it to the Zents.
They probably want what's in there.
I mean, we'll just tell them that they get everything inside the tower, and if it's empty, it's empty.
I mean, while telling the truth, they're not bound by the law for how to respond to they statements.
Yeah,
I mean,
see, they
they
found out
also
they've been
didn't
swindled,
ask
and then
for the
they
stuff
cut your
inside
throat.
the tower. They just asked for the tower.
Yeah. I guess.
I will say you're not getting that giant hourglass out.
No, but we can
No.
make
Aw,
it.
but I wanted it.
Where were you gonna put it?
I don't
Under my
know.
bed.
Under my bed. It's just
Okay, but yeah, it'll getting 3 of them. It will take me some time to make these, as I have other duties to do besides just spending entire days on crafting.
I mean, as long as it's
Right.
ready before the summer solstice, it's fine.
Yeah, before Sozin's
Okay.
Comet arrives, as long as we have these, we'll be fine.
And the sooner the better, but your deadline
Right.
is the summer solstice. Actually, a few days before the summer solstice, so we can actually get it.
It's actually midsummer.
Oh, I thought it was the solstice. Oh, midsummer. I've been saying midsummer this entire time. Every time I said solstice.
The midsummer solstice? Bro, I swear, Sozin's Comet's gonna pull up, and then Tiamat's gonna show up, and it's gonna be wild.
Yeah, the summer solstice is apparently um a month and a half before midsummer. Well,
How the
three
fuck?
10 4 10 day before midsummer. The
Well,
summer solstice is on Kythorn 20th.
yeah, the solstice is the start of summer.
Yeah. And
Oh,
midsummer is, believe it or not, the
Midsummer.
middle of summer
And then the fall equinox happens.
at the start of fall.
I'm gonna go.
But yeah, they'll be ready. They'll be ready well before then. But it's not something you can just like you can't. It's not something you should just wait around in town for. Is basically what she's saying.
And just a quick question. You don't by chance know of any legends of a dragon slaying blade, like a rapier, say, in like a little hidden cave, somewhere on the Sword Coast, by any chance?
It literally is a dragon slayer rapier. Didn't know that was a thing.
There's Dragon Slayer of all the weapons, I think, except the pole
Okay.
arms.
Okay. Roll D&D Beyond just has them separated instead of being straight. Okay.
Yeah, there's no Dragon Slayer pole arms. seems like.
Um, I'll do a luck roll. She does not.
Worth a shot.
No, there are powerful weapons, though not directly of dragon slaying within Candlekeep's archives, but you'd be quite foolish to try to take anything from its guardians.
I mean, we could try, but I don't think it would go well. Like you said, foolish.
Your library heist.
Candlekeep Dragon Heist.
I want to spend our vacation at the library.
You choke, but they spent 2 months at the library.
We really did.
2 in-game months at the library. Morgan got a cool judo move out of it.
And some pornography.
But yeah, with that, you're not sure if Macath will be the one that represents them at the council, or who will be. But there will be someone there at the next council meeting.
If everything works out.
Contingent. Well, I mean, they'll be there. Whether they are a part of the council or not is contingent upon the
Ah, I see. Okay.
other things.
So we can have the decision by then. Okay.
Yep. I mean, the decision can be made then, because that's when everyone's there and can vote.
Yep.
But that'd be one of the first things if you want them to have input on other events that are to transpire.
Yeah. We could probably like send out a secret, not a secret message, but we can send out a memo with my page to like all of the representatives except for Thay to like meet 10 minutes early to vote on whether or not we should kick out Thay and turn for the Arcane Brotherhood.
And will you be what are your plans for post Luskin?
We could charter a ship to Neverwinter to talk to Neverember.
Yeah. You have that, and you have the traveling market that may or may not disappear from this plane
Oh,
with the deck of cards.
fuck! I forgot about that.
We should do that and then go to Neverember
Yeah,
because
I ask Makath, is it fine if I just draw a teleportation circle back to Waterdeep just right here on the bridge? Like I won't get in trouble for that.
Wait, Beck. I will say this: you trust Macath.
Oh, they
The
might
Arcane
record the
Brotherhood is
sigils.
enemies of the Harpers
That's right. Yes. Okay, I won't do that. Never mind. I won't.
because they hoard arcane knowledge instead of letting it out.
Yep. All right. We'll walk out of the city and into the forest. South, preferably, because it's warmer.
Yeah, I say that because it is a Harper code, not just a Waterdeep code.
Yep.
But you also don't necessarily have to go to Waterdeep to go to the market. You need to figure out how to get a hold of Brandabaris to tell him you accept
I got
the
the
deal
whoopee
to go
cushion.
there.
I just squeeze it.
Yeah. It's like you don't have to go to Waterdeep before that if you don't want to.
Oh. All right, Morgan, do you wanna do the card thing with Miranda Barros?
Yeah.
All right, I squeeze it.
Okay. Uh, the page in this book. You find yourselves standing in the clouds high above the Sword Coast. On a large cloud next to you, you see a humongous, shimmering dragon. That does not look metallic or chromatic.
A
You also
UFO.
see on the cloud, the large cloud you are on, a large market of caravans, tents, and stalls. The dragon appears to be sleeping on the other place, but you can see on the other cloud. But you can see that there's some kind of tether of energy going from the dragon to the stall nearest the dragon on your cloud, and then linking each of them in turn.
So the
Wow.
dragon is a power plant?
I don't know. This place is
Um,
cool.
right in front of you would be a fruit stall, and then a large number of tents that you can't tell what they're selling.
What kind of fruit they got?
Perfect fruit?
So each of there, you'd also, when you're looking around, see these fruit stalls are just scattered everywhere throughout here. There's quite a number of them, all run by goblins, seemingly. But you see a bunch of fruits: apples, apricots, grapes, mangoes, watermelon. Basically, any fruit you can imagine, and some that Morgan can't.
I don't know what that is. It hurts my brain. But he's going to go up to the
Yeah,
stall and buy a
that one's all
bundle of
spiky
grapes.
and has a leaf coming out of the top of it.
Ugh.
Oh, that's a pineapple.
Yes.
I don't know
Yeah, it's
what that
pineapple.
is. It's funny because even if he saw it in Hell's Kitchen, he would have seen it, peeled and sliced.
Yeah, either chunked or in rings.
Yeah.
Yeah, Morgan, I wouldn't recommend that. That's like one of the few fruits that actually tries to digest you.
Ah, you you buy fruit?
Yeah, yeah. You got any grapes?
Yeah, grapes. Purple, green. Uh, but
Yeah. Let me go with green, please.
okay. Uh, before you get uh The fruit looks normal, but it has wondrous qualities.
Wondrous qualities. What are we talking here?
Mostly beneficial things. Hard to say.
I was just
These
thinking
come
that.
these come from the Feywild.
I got out of the game by accident.
From the Feywild. Huh. It's not gonna make it hurt when I pee, will it?
Probably not.
Yeah, good enough for me. How much for the bundle of grapes, you said?
Bushel.
Bushel.
Bum, 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 bum.
Morgan waddled up to the fruit stand and he said to the goblin, run in the stand. Hey, bum, bum, bum.
It
Got any
takes
grapes?
1 lock of hair.
1 lock of hair. Oh, you don't take money.
I mean, money is thing you trade. Is money.
Hair is money here. Okay.
Oh, okay. My hair's gotten a little long. I haven't gotten a haircut in a while, but it's still pretty short. Hold on. No, just bink.
He said
Good
a
enough.
lock, not a strand, but that will do.
Yeah. He said a lock of hair. He didn't say whose hair.
Probably one of Rebecca's hair.
Probably one of Rebecca. She's the only one that actually has hair. He just goes, yeah, sorry, man. I mean, like, I'd cut it for you, but you see how short this is.
Yeah. You can take this. If you eat it, no other fruit will have effect for a day.
Okay.
And if you don't eat it within a day, it'll rot.
Oh, so like the perfect fruit in on Arborea, not Arborea,
Arcadia, I think.
Arcadia. That's it.
Yeah, I think we got it from Arcadia. All right. Well, thanks, little dude. I appreciate it.
Come again. Lots of fruit.
All right. And Morgan will
Wondrous.
just pop a grape into his mouth and start walking off.
Okay. So for this, I'll say like you end up eating the bunch of grapes
I will
because
take
it
a
counts as
single
one fruit.
grape.
Okay.
I'll take a grape
won't
as
have-
well.
The single grapes taste great. They taste like homemade apple pie.
Damn, this shit's good.
How dare you? Stealing my fey fruit descriptions!
You should have said they taste like lemonade.
Yeah.
That would have been funny.
But they don't the eating the single ones don't have an effect because it's like the bunch counts as the thing as the fruit. So Morgan gets the effect. Morgan, please roll me a d20.
Okay. Pretty middle ground. Pretty middle ground.
You die.
Roll me a d4.
Yeah. Hi.
Morgan's as y'all are walking next to Morgan as he's eating these grapes, his skin turns hot pink with yellow spots. Um,
I'm just not gonna say anything.
Me neither.
as you go to eat the last of the grapes, Morgan, out of the corner of your eye, you notice your hand.
Whoa. That's trippy. There must have been some really heavy shit in those grapes.
That's what you get for trusting a random goblin stall.
Hey, goblins are people too.
I know.
Yeah, you didn't get to meet Yick the Tall.
I have no idea who that is, but I
You
know
don't
my
remember
blood brother
Yick?
chickenpox. No, I don't remember
It was-
Yick.
He was the human that you turned into a goblin by stealing his circlet.
The circlet that turns goblins into humans.
Oh yeah! God, that was so long ago though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it was like a month ago, right?
I feel like it was more than a month ago.
IRL,
I
it
mean, a
was
month
like
in game.
in
Oh,
game. It was about a month ago.
Yeah. Month and a half.
so
Yeah, it was
Morgan,
the second. It was on the second level of Undermountain.
right? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, Morgan would remember. I didn't remember.
But yeah, we will pick it up with the rest of the market next time.
Well, it's a good thing
Okay.
you told me to squeeze it before going to the fucking market.
Make a note somewhere about that skin color.
Oh, yeah, is my hand still blue?
um, no, it wasn't blue. It was hot pink.
Oh, hot pink. Is my hand still hot pink?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. He
The
did
hot
say
pink with yellow spots.
no, just hot pink. He said it would go away eventually.
No, not for you, dingus. For me.
Yeah.
Yours is hot pink with yellow spots.
Yeah, I thought so. Fucking Beck being an epic nerdoid. So, Bean, is it Craft 173 spiced rum or is it actually peanut flavored?
It might be peanut flavored.
I hate you.
Which of those two things did you think it was first?
Oh, definitely peanut.
Okay.
But then I was like, nah, wait a second, because I thought you said it was brown colored, and then I'm like, hey, no, I remember there was a rum. I'm pretty sure there's a 173 rum, and I'm like, I know Beck likes rum, but does Bean like rum like how Beck's likes rum? And then I was like, is
It
this
is my drink of choice.
the only drink? It's a man's drink. But
But only not the clear stuff. Clear stuff, no.
Spice is how you do it.
Spice.
yeah, but spiced rum, good spiced rum is hard to find if I'm being honest.
Give me some Captain Morgan private
Yeah,
stock.
I'm quite partial to Captain Morgan.
Kraken's also pretty good though.
Kraken's
Kraken's
a little
not
strong.
bad. Oh, it's a little strong. He says, "Ooh,
I mean, Kraken is what? It's 100 proof, right?
I think so. Yeah.
It's close to it anyway.
I used to have when I was in
Oh,
college.
it's 94 proof.
I think it was the guy that became Dustin's roommate in like the second half of the year. He would always buy knockoff versions of shit. So like instead of Jackie D, he'd get Evan Williams Tennessee whiskey, and instead of Captain Morgan, it was something stupidly ridiculous like Captain Blumenthal or some bullshit like that. And the Captain whatever it was, yeah, I think it was Blumenthal or like Buccaneer or some shit like that. Captain whatever, the spiced rum, awful. Hated it.